Stop it! Where are you taking me? You can't do this! I've done nothing wrong!
Silence!
You'll find out soon enough. Commander, we have the rebel.
By order of Lord Albe, you have been found guilty and will be placed in immediate incarceration.
What am I guilty of?
Using magic is against the laws and statute decreed by Lord Albe, and for that you will be imprisoned.
I was only levitating a box. How does that justify imprisonment? Wait, and I don't get a trial?
Yes, you will get a trial.
And I find you guilty.
Your sentence, Lord Albe?
At first, imprisonment. But I think this unicorn should be made an example of. Ensure that all prison monitors are active.
At once, sir. Control. Turn on all the monitors to the imprisonment cells.
Did you say all the monitors?
Yes, all the monitors. By order of Lord Albe himself.
Affirmative.
It's done, sir.
Good. Let us escort the unicorn to the pit.
You can't do this! Using magic is what unicorns are born to do! You're denying our heritage!
Which is why your fate will be a message to all other unicorns and what awaits them if they blatantly break those laws. Captain, make sure the prisoner is restrained.
Yes, Lord Albe.
Let me go! This isn't right!
Do you have any last words?
As a matter of fact, yes. Lord Albe, one day some pony will stop you. My only regret is that I won't be there to see it happen.
May Solaris have mercy on your soul.
No! Let me go! No! Stay away! Stay away!
Now, once again, my student, the objective is quite clear. Levitate the item in the box without disturbing it, and place it in this box next to me here.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, you can do it! Almost got it. Oh, pooh. I just can't do it, Miss Sakura.
It is all right, my student. Do not feel so downcast, for the assignment I gave you to complete was no easy task.
You think I would be better at it after all the improvement you said I've made?
Your ability has grown, as did your confidence, it is true. But you will not reach greater abilities in your magic unless I push and stretch you.
If you say so, but I still feel like I'm not learning fast enough. Other unicorns my age are way more advanced than I am.
It is time to end our session. We don't want exhaustion to take its toll, but I am confident that with time, you will reach your goal. How long will that be? Only time will tell. I want you to remember what I said and remember to practice this new spell.
All right, Miss Sakura, I will. I'll see you again next week. Here you go, Rosebud. 1 dozen chocolate-covered strawberries. I even double-dipped them, too.
Thanks, Clover.
Rosebud? Is something the matter? You've been a little withdrawn since you got here.
It's fine, Clover. Don't worry about it. You know what? Wait, there is something the matter. I'm actually very concerned about our friendship.
What? Did I do something wrong?
That's just it, Clover. You haven't done anything. We're supposed to be BFFs, and yet it seems that I have to get in line just to get your attention. Ever since that so-called cousin of yours came into town, I'm lucky to hear boo from you.
Huh?
Oh, and then there are those times when I don't see you for a couple of days, and then when I do, it looks as if you've been through a rodeo competition, and you lost. And do you have an explanation for that? No!
But Rosebud...
In between you working here, your cousin, your Clovers, and your private lessons with Madam Z, when do you have time for me?
But, I can explain.
Oh yeah, and about that explanation I'm still waiting to hear, I'm starting to think that you're just saying that to hush me up, or that you're trying to keep me from wondering what's really going on with you. You know what? I'm not hungry anymore. When you're really ready to talk to me, then come find me. I'm out.
Rosebud? What just happened? Why is this happening? Ever since I've been going on these adventures with the Doctor, my social life has been a living nightmare. I can't remember the last time I spent time with Rosebud, or just had some quality me time for that matter. If I can't get a handle on things soon, I'm going to lose my best friend. Or even worse, Stellar.
Ah, excellent. You're here, Clover. I was just thinking that we should do something really different. Go to a place where no pony has gone before.
And where's that, Doctor?
Space. The final.
You say what I think you're going to say? And you are so going to regret it, Doctor.
Can't let me have a moment now, can you? Clover? Are you alright?
No, Doctor. I am definitely not alright. Life is complicated, my social life is in the pits, and I feel like I have no control over either.
What is it? What's wrong?
It's not your problem, Doctor. I just have to figure it out on my own, I suppose. I just wish I could get my life under order.
Life can be difficult, Clover. There's no denying that. But, I think I have an excellent solution to your situation, Clover.
And what is that, Doctor?
I'm gonna let you decide where we go to next. No winging it, no hitting of random buttons. I want you to determine what our next destination should be.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Why, that's easy, Clover. You are going to pilot the TARDIS.
Excuse me? I'm going to what?
You're going to pilot the TARDIS and take us to our next destination. You wanted some control. I can't think of anything else that can provide the ultimate experience in that.
As flattered as I am that you would trust me to pilot your baby, there's just one little problem I can see in this excellent plan of yours. I can't drive this thing!
Excuse me? She is a lady, thank you very much, and I don't appreciate you calling her a thing. Besides, don't worry, Clover, there is a way. This device is a telepathic circuit I developed. You place your hooves in the two small recesses of the panel, and from there you are telepathically linked to the TARDIS. This will give you the ability to tell her where you want to go and what time. And don't worry, I will be here to instruct you.
But what if I lose control over your baby, or send us into a black void or something?
Clover, I will be here the whole time to assist you. Besides, I've been piloting the TARDIS for quite some time. Believe me, I am the Time Lord for the job.
The way he drives? Now I'm worried.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Well, alright then. Now, close your eyes. I need you to think of where you would like to be before we do this. Think outside the box, so to speak. Not just a place, but a time. Even go as far as the type of society it should be. If it is there, the TARDIS will take us.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Good. Now keep focusing on that location. Do not let your mind wander. Keep your focus on that time and place. Now, I will guide your hooves into the telepathic circuit.
Ew! Doctor, the panel feels weird and squishy.
That is just the telepathic panel's membrane surrounding your hooves to ensure that there is a solid link between you and the TARDIS. Now, continue to think about that location.
Doctor, the TARDIS is starting up.
Stay focused, Miss Field.
Yes, Doctor.
Now, keep focusing. Okay, now, think in your mind, where would you like to go?
Okay, Doctor. I want to be somewhere in place and time where the strength of one's magic is not important. There are no cares, and every pony can live happily and simply.
Keep your focus, Miss Field.
Yes, Doctor.
Don't let your mind wander, Miss Field. Focus.
I am focusing.
Excellent. It appears that we have arrived at our destination. You can open your eyes and remove your hooves from the panel, Clover.
Where are we, Doctor?
Well, according to the monitor here, we are exactly 500 years in the future of a planet called Turlock. I'm not sure what you thought of, and I want you to keep it to yourself. I, for one, would like to be surprised at what you selected as our destination. So, shall we step outside and see where you brought us?
Yes, let's, Doctor. Whoa.
Well, I must say you do have style, Miss Field.
It's so beautiful and bright. Is this really the future, Doctor?
It is for this planet, Clover. Remember, we are not on Equestria anymore, so this would not be an indication of what will happen on your home planet. Still, I have to admit, this is not what I had expected.
And what were you expecting, Doctor?
I would rather be surprised.
I see.
So, shall we go into the city and have a look around?
Yes, Doctor, let's. Doctor, I have never seen a city so clean. It's incredible.
Yes. A bit too clean, if you ask me.
Every pony seems happy too, Doctor. Is there a problem, Doctor?
Oh, no, not from what I could see. It definitely seemed like a very pleasant place.
Seems? What do you mean by that?
It's just that I've been to enough situations like this where everything seems idyllic, but underneath it all is something entirely different.
Come on, Doctor. Look at this place.
I am looking and everything seems perfect, and that's what concerns me.
Can't you admit, for once, we may have come to a place that has no problems that would require a doctor to fix?
I guess you're right, Clover. Let's have a look around. But I have to wonder why I don't see any other unicorns around here, and why the locals look in Clover's direction. But first, we're going to need some local currency. Let's see. Ah, that looks like a dispenser right over there.
Dispenser?
Ah, yes, this might seem a bit foreign to you. In the future, currency, or what the ponies from Equestria call bits, is what is used to purchase goods and services. In the future, you can acquire currency through automated currency devices that withdraws funds from an established account in your name. Watch, I'll show you. Convenient, isn't it?
Doctor, you just stole currency from that machine.
Not really. But I won't tell if you won't.
Fine.
So, let's look around some more.
Greetings, sir. Greetings, small lady.
Greetings and salutations to you as well. I am the Doctor, and this is my companion Clover. We are taking in the splendors of this fine city.
As I thought, you are not from around here.
That would be correct. We just arrived a little while ago.
It's not too often that we get visitors. Please, enjoy the wonders of our beautiful city, Doctor, and small Lady Clover.
Again, welcome. And may Soloris go with you.
Well, let's look around some more then, shall we?
Hello, and welcome to me humble shop. Can I interest you in some Zap Apple jelly? You'll not find its likeness anywhere else. Special deal just for today. Only 5 bill bits.
Ooh, I always wanted to try sap apple jelly. Can you get some for me, Doctor?
Certainly. Here you are, madam.
Why, thank you kindly, sir.
Oh, drat.
What's the matter?
I didn't think about bringing a satchel.
It's okay, Doctor. I can carry it.
Small lady, I suggest that you not use magic.
What? But why?
Please, small lady, for your own protection, do not use magic.
Excuse me, what is this all about?
Nothing is as it seems, sir.
Oh no, the unicorn has been spotted?
Sir, it would be best that you and the small lady here leave this city immediately before something dreadful happens to you.
What do you mean? You're scaring me.
Annalie, we've said too much already. Sir, you and small lady must leave the city and do not return. I'm sorry, that is all we can say. At this moment, we are being watched.
Wait, what is going on? Clover, I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe we should go.
Yes, I don't know what's going on either, and frankly, I don't want to find out. So, yeah, I think we should go.
I'll carry the jelly for you, Clover.
Fine. Wait, you don't think I can do it, do you?
No, that's not it, Clover. I didn't want to worry you. But have you noticed that there are no unicorns with the exception of you on the street?
Wait, what? Now that you mention it, you're right. Why are ponies turning away from me when I look in their direction, Doctor?
I don't know, but I don't think I want to find out. Let's go, shall we? And let's move quickly. The streets are starting to get really crowded. It shouldn't be too much further to the city gates, Clover. Clover? Clover, where are you? Clover! No, 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 no! Oh, stupid, stupid doctor. I shouldn't have taken my eyes off of her. All right, doctor. Let's think logically about this. Clover is not known for wandering off too often. And since she is in an unfamiliar place, she would most likely want to go exploring. But she usually tells me she's going to go exploring, so I'm pretty sure that's not it. I don't want to think the worst case scenario as of yet. So it's time to start making some inquiries. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a gray unicorn wearing a crimson scarf and corrective eyewear?
Can't say that I have.
I see. She was behind me no less than 5 minutes ago, so it would not have been possible to miss her.
Sorry.
Well, thank you for your time. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a gray unicorn wearing a crimson scarf and corrective eyewear?
Don't see too many unicorns around here, let alone a gray one with glasses, and even if I did, it's not my job to remember every single pony that comes in the door, so if you're not going to buy anything, I'm very busy.
Excuse me, ma'am. Did my companion return to your shop by any chance?
Oh, you mean the lovely unicorn you were with? No, she hasn't been back. Is there something the matter?
Yes, my companion has mysteriously gone missing.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry to hear that. I do hope you find her.
Thank you. Alright. Now it's time to stir the pot a little and see what comes to the top. Haha! Excellent to run into the two of you. My companion has gone missing and I am in need of your help.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Can you tell us where she was last seen?
Yes, she and I were making our way out of the city when we got separated.
Is it possible that she just lost her way and is looking for you?
Possibly. But what is most curious is that while we were together, I noticed ponies observing her and took note of those who had. Yeah, I know. How can any pony do that? Let's just say it's a hobby that I have gotten quite adapted to. However, when I had asked a number of them if they had seen her, each one said they hadn't seen any pony fitting her description, with the exception of the pony who we bought Zap Apple Jelly from. Now, the way I figure, the ponies I questioned were either lying, or they were afraid to say anything.
That is rather startling to hear.
What makes you believe that something has happened to your friend?
Because shortly after my companion and I met the two of you, we were approached by two ponies that warned my companion not to use magic. Then we were warned to leave the city. Now, given the reaction to the ponies around us, I took that warning very seriously. So I knew that her disappearance was not a coincidence.
That is most troubling, sir.
If you will come with us, sir, we can fill out a report and investigate this matter deeper.
I'm afraid that time has passed. I would like to talk to some pony and higher authority in this matter.
With all due respect, sir, there are procedures that we must follow in cases of this nature.
As of this moment, you will place all of your available resources in finding my companion. My credentials, I believe, is enough to show my importance.
Inspector General? We had no idea that you would be coming to our city. Usually the Retributive Justice Council sends a formal announcement when some pony of your caliber arrives.
This is a surprise inspection, and I have to say that I am not pleased in the manner which you are handling this case.
My deepest apologies, Inspector General. We were only following procedure.
You must understand that there are times when action is needed instead of written procedure. However, things can go more favorably for you if you take me to some pony of higher authority.
Yes. Of course, Inspector General. Please, follow us.
What? An Inspector General of the Retributive Justice Council is here? Why wasn't I informed of his coming? Counselor?
I was unaware of his arrival as you were, my lord.
The Inspector General said it was a surprise inspection.
Lord Albee, we saw him earlier and thought he was just a visitor passing through.
Well, what does he want? Surely it was something that you and your department could have handled?
That's just it, sir. When he arrived, he was accompanied by another pony.
The unicorn mare that was taken.
Wonderful. Alright, let him in. I'll talk to the Inspector General.
Yes, my lord.
A surprise inspection is not common practice of the Retributive Justice Council.
You'd think our contact would have warned us about this. Still, I think I can placate this inspector until I figure out what to do with him.
I trust you will.
Lord Albee will see you now.
Thank you. Lord Albee, it's good to see you, though I wish it was under better circumstances.
Yes, I agree. I wish I was formally made aware of your coming so that I could properly prepare for arriving.
As I stated to your staff, this was a surprise inspection. I take it that your staff has made you aware of the situation, why it is crucial that resources are dedicated to the safe return of my companion.
Yes, I can see the urgency of your situation. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it appears that your companion may have been taken by a fanatical group called the Torque.
The Torque, you say?
Yes, Inspector. They believe in the abolishment of all magic. Their mantra is that magic makes a pony too dependent on it. A rather unsavory cult of ponies, if I must say.
I see. Well, any resources you have that can assist me in locating my companion as quickly as possible would be greatly appreciated.
I believe that can be arranged. I will send Captain Tage and his second constable, Zarina, to assist you.
That would be much appreciated. I will meet them outside.
Very good, Inspector.
The inspector seems very headstrong, yes?
Very much so.
He will need to be dealt with.
I couldn't agree more.
What would you have us do?
Why, escort the inspector to the caves. Once he is inside, make sure he has an unfortunate accident.
Understood.
Yes. With pleasure, Lord Albee.
Where am I? Huh? Oh, come on. Not again! This getting captured routine is getting really old. What? Who are you?
Thanks to Laris, you're awake. I thought you were seriously injured, and down here, there is no way to treat injuries.
How did I get here? And where is down here?
Oh, we're under the city, nothing much. I'm not sure exactly how far under, though, and how you got down here is by Lord Albee's guards.
So, why am I here exactly?
You are here because of who you are. A unicorn, the wielder of magic.
Huh?
The so-called authority of the city above deems all unicorns as a potential threat to their way of life. Thus, the reason why you are here. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Laxmi, by the way.
My name is Clover. Back to the subject. You're telling me I'm here because I am a unicorn, and that I am a potential threat to the way of life in the city above us?
Any wielder of magic is.
That is ridiculous. I can't even use magic all that well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you get the aptitude test to see if you would pass or fail? Sorry, doesn't work like that. If you are a unicorn, you're marked as a threat.
This is definitely not the kind of trip I was thinking of.
It's always comforting to know exactly where you stand with some ponies, especially when their agenda is so transparent. Ah, and they're the ponies I was hoping to find. Oi, I want words with you two.
What are you still doing here? Do you have a death wish or something?
Did we not warn you that you must leave this place?
Believe me, your words did not fall on deaf ears. However, before we could leave the city, my companion was taken from me. I've asked around, and something's got every pony scared around here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but if there is something that's making every pony too frightened to do something about it, then I can help.
And what can you possibly do to help? Many have tried and failed.
Annalie, you're wasting your time. No pony can help us in this situation.
Well, for starters, I talked directly with Lord Albay and...
Ah, no, you're one of Lord Albay's hench ponies, aren't you?
If I may be allowed to finish, I had a talk with Lord Albay, and personally, I don't trust him. He knows more about this than he's letting on.
Panaka, maybe we can trust this pony.
What are you saying? What can he do? He's just one pony.
That is where you're wrong. I'm not just a pony, nor from this world. I'm the Doctor, and I can help.
The Doctor?
I had heard of the legends, but I thought that's all they were.
Believe me, he is very real and standing right in front of you. I'm not sure what Lord Albay has planned, but I can guarantee you this. 1. I will find my companion, and if any pony or anything harms her, they will have to answer to me. 2. I will stop whatever Lord Albay is doing. 3. I will ensure that once this is over, no pony will have to live in fear anymore. You have my guarantee on that. So, will you help me?
Panaka, loath as I am to say it, I believe him.
Thank you. Now, do you have any idea where whoever has captured my companion may have taken her?
The only place that makes sense would be the prisons located in the caverns under the city.
Then I will need you to take me there. Excellent.
Doctor, there is one thing we can tell you for certain. It's that, for some reason, Lord Albay has been targeting unicorns. There have been others, of course, but mainly unicorns.
And there's one more thing. I'm not sure how true this is, but...
We've heard rumors that there's something horrible in the caverns. Whoever goes in barely comes back out. If we are to save your friend, we have to go. Immediately.
He's right. We know of an entrance that leads to the underground caverns and to the prison cells.
Then there's no time to waste. The sooner we can find my companion, the quicker this situation will be resolved.
So, I'm in prison because I am a unicorn and a potential threat to the idyllic lifestyle of the city above us?
Welcome to the club. We've got jackets.
Have you tried to escape?
Escape? Now, why would I want to do that? Look at what all this place has to offer. A nice view, 3 square meals a day. Trust me, they are square shaped. Plenty of quiet time to be with my thoughts. No, what a silly thought.
Huh?
Of course I thought of trying to escape. But then I'm reminded of what happened to the others that tried.
A simple no would have been fine.
Sorry, incarceration tends to make me a little cynical.
Well, I have a friend that will get me out of here. But I'm not going to just sit here and wait for him.
That's adorable, but most likely he's left you.
No, not him. He has a great deal of compassion, but also a high level of justice. He will come for me and stop this Lord Albay.
How can you be so positive that this friend of yours will help you, much less get you out of here?
Because I've seen him do incredible things. Situations that seem impossible, he's fixed. Feats that defy all reason.
Who is this pony? He sounds like a hero you find in stories and legends.
He's no legend. He's the Doctor.
Did you say the Doctor?
Yes, I did. You've heard of him?
Actually, no.
Oh. Nevertheless, what I said is true. He will rescue me and he will fix this.
Sounds like you trust him with your life.
I do. And I know that he'd do the same for me as well.
If he's all that special, then I want to meet him. What can I do to help?
I thought you weren't into escaping.
Well, I've been here for a while, and I don't want to overstay my welcome.
Excellent.
So, you're telling me that for as long as you can remember, Lord Albay has been imprisoning unicorns for even the slightest use of magic? How long has this been going on?
I cannot give you a definite time, but I can tell you that it has been going on for as long as I can remember, since Panaka and I were foals.
And no pony has ever tried to investigate the situation? You'd think that the Retributive Justice Council would have some say into how Lord Albay is running things.
That's just it, Doctor. Every pony that tried to investigate what Lord Albay was doing would end up missing. And every time the council would perform an inspection, they would not find anything out of the ordinary.
Apparently, Lord Albay knows how to cover himself extremely well. Or he has a contact that's part of the council that would warn him ahead of time of an investigation.
It's as if he's completely untouchable.
Well, it's been my experience that those who think they are untouchable will get careless, and that has always been their downfall.
It certainly couldn't come fast enough.
And hopefully we'll be alive to see it.
Yes. Anyway, we left the city quite some time ago. How much further is it to the secret entrance you mentioned?
Not much farther, Doctor. The entrance is just beyond this canyon. It's not hidden, but the rumors alone have kept ponies from wandering in. In fact, there's the canyon, straight ahead.
Excellent. I can't thank you enough for your assistance. I can carry on from here.
You mustn't go in, Doctor. At least, not without some assistance navigating in those caverns.
Panaka is right. Without our help, Doctor, you could get lost in the caverns and may never find your way out.
That is why we, very much against what intelligence and logic and common sense would dictate, are going to assist you.
Well, I'd rather you not put your life in any danger, and I might surprise you how adept I am at navigating through complex areas.
The time for cowardice and apathy is over, Doctor. If this situation is to be resolved, it cannot be accomplished by just sitting on the sidelines. We have to be involved with this.
All right. It's obvious I cannot convince you otherwise. Let's do this.
There's the opening to the caverns.
Are you sure I cannot convince you not to go through with this?
We're sure.
All right. Lead the way.
My, the three of them are making this way too easy.
Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. They are not disposed of yet. We will follow them into the caves first, then wait for an opportunity to strike.
If it helps us get rid of the two rebels that have been giving us trouble, then I can definitely wait.
They are entering the caves now. We'll wait for a minute, then follow after them to finish the job.
Annalie, is something wrong?
Caves. I don't like them. I mean, why must they be so dank, musty, and dark, and scary?
Dark, dank, scary, musty. They're all prerequisites for caves no matter what universe or planet you are from. It's a standard thing. And believe me, this cave is pretty tame to some of the ones I've been exposed to.
Well, that's certainly comforting.
Why, thank you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you mocking us?
No, we are being followed. Pretend that you don't notice. Now, how much longer do you think it will take to reach our destination?
I would say we are about an hour, give or take a few minutes. What do you mean we are being followed?
I thought you were watching our backs.
Me? I thought you were.
Fantastic. The one thing I tell you not to make obvious, and you do it anyway. Thick is thick no matter what universe you're from. Let's just keep walking and be prepared to run if we have to. And now would be the time to run. You two keep going. I'm going to try to hold them off.
No, Doctor. We are going to help you find your companion. We are not going to leave you here to get killed.
I don't want any of you to get hurt on my account.
We voluntarily wanted to help you, Doctor. Come what may. Panaka!
Ready.
That should hold them while we make our escape.
Blast! They got away! And what was that thing the Inspector General used on us? It temporarily jammed my weapon.
I'm not sure. I wasn't aware that the inspector carried such advanced technology. Still, it is no matter. All we need to do is seal off this entrance to ensure that the inspector and the two rebels can no longer use it.
And what if they find their way to the prisoners?
Possible, but highly unlikely. These caves are unexplored and virtually a labyrinth. If they don't end up hopelessly lost, then the creatures within the caves will do the work for us.
Yes, and if by some minuscule chance that they do make it to the prison cells, the guards on alert will notify us so that we can finish the job.
So no matter how you look at it, there is no chance of survival for them.
Okay, I think we got away.
Now, would you mind explaining what just happened back there? I have a hunch, but I want to hear it from you.
We are unicorns.
Annalie, what are you doing?
He has to know. After what he saw us do?
To be honest, I already knew. Though I must say you do hide your abilities quite well.
It is something that we have gotten used to. We have to consciously remind ourselves to be cautious.
And you were able to accomplish all this while hiding your horn?
Actually, Doctor, we are not hiding our horn. We had them shaved off.
You've had them shaved off? That is a bit extreme, don't you think?
You could say that, but it was necessary to ensure that we would not stand out.
Our horns are not permanently removed. We have to monitor them so that they do not grow too large.
Which is why I suspect it took two of you to cast that shield spell. No horn and your magic is virtually cut in half.
Yes, that's right.
Are there other unicorns like you two?
Yes, there is.
There are many of us.
How many are we talking about?
Hundreds in the city, and the many outside the city that live in exile.
Those of us who are still in the city must take drastic measures to ensure our safety.
Oppression at its worst. We must find my companion. Once we do, we can end this.
Of course, Doctor.
Are you sure you're going to be able to do this?
Trust me, I can do it.
If you say so. Oh, get into position. The guard is coming.
Right.
Hey! Is something wrong with that unicorn?
Huh? Who? Her? I don't know. Why should I care?
I'm gonna examine her. Alright, I'm opening your cell. Don't move.
Little me? Why, I wouldn't dream of it.
You there, are you alright? Do you require medical attention?
Ha! Well, that was easy.
How does a pony as small as you are able to buck with that much force?
Let's just say that my hind legs became that way due to a situation that had me bucking trees for a good long time. You can't do that without having any long-term effects.
Right. Well, now I have something new to add to my bucket list. Never piss you off. Okay, let's get ourselves set up. Well, that should do it. Making the bunks look as if we're still sleeping should buy us some time. Good job on tying those knots holding this guy. He's not going to be able to get out of them anytime soon. You got his keys?
Yep.
Okay then, shall we go?
Let's. By the way, what happened to the other ponies that tried to escape?
Oh, they were fed to the monster.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't ask.
You know, you and the Doctor would get along great.
Is that so? Then I have to meet him.
Let's just stay close to the walls and shadows so we don't get captured.
Radio. Uh-oh. Some pony is coming. Hide.
Be on your guard. According to Captain Tage, the two rebels are somewhere in the caves and may find their way here.
Are you serious? With all the magical traps in wait for them, seems unlikely.
Just be on your guard.
What about the third one?
The Inspector General will be detained until Lord Albay decides what to do with him.
It is odd that the Inspector General would make a surprise visit. Too bad for him.
Yes. Well, let's continue our patrol.
Good news! The doctor's coming!
How do you know?
When a local resident makes a comment about an unexpected visitor, then I know it's the doctor.